Hello Ferndale, it's your Mayor Melanie Piana. As you know, the governor announced last week that the stay-at-home order was extended to the end of May. That's another 3 more weeks. Hunkering down at home. I'm at home now. I just wanted to say, way to go, and express my gratitude that our community remains diligent and focused at the stay-at-home order. And I know this is important to us and it's relevant to us, especially when the state and county are reporting the number of cases are going down. They are not going down in our zip code. We increased by 21 new cases in the last day, and sadly 8 lives were lost. And and this is on the data on the county's COVID site. So we are still very much in the flattening of the curve and making sacrifices to stop the spread. And our focus is about your health and your safety. And while we continue to stay at home, the governor did announce on April 29th, stating that the state stay-at-home order, Stay Safe, is allowing construction work to resume on May 7th. So it started a little bit last week, but with enhanced social distancing protocols. And what you will see in Ferndale this week in terms of construction. I'm going to take you to a couple of the spots to explain what's happening, and for those of you who are getting your street repaved, like mine on West Lewiston, we are definitely enjoying the construction, and I'm just appreciative that the city is moving ahead with some of these improvement projects. And I know the beeping can be a little annoying. I get it. I hear it every morning, but I want us to have nice roads in Ferndale. So thank you for your patience and understanding. And if you have any questions, please call DPW about the repaving on your street. Thanks. I'm now standing in front of Schiffer Park. Y'all know the redesign construction started in early March, and then the city had to pause for 2 months because of the pandemic stay-at-home orders. And construction on this site technically resumed on May 7th and will be continuing this week. What you can expect is that all construction and city DPW workers are following the safety protocols, not only here, but also the DEP project and the street repaving. So they're maintaining social distancing, there's daily screening of employees for COVID symptoms, and a plan for managing sick employees. There are also enhanced disinfection and sanitation of tools and common areas and more. So once this project is finished, we will have a gathering space in our downtown for passive recreation. You'll be able to eat lunch outside, and eventually community events when it's safe to have them again in our parks. So yes, we will have a more inviting place to hang out in the future. So some people have asked me, why do we continue to build these projects when we can't use them fully right now? The city is committed to staying focused on making improvements that our residents and businesses have cared about. You've expressed support for downtown parks. And I've heard from so many of you how important it is that we create more park space and activate what we currently have in our downtown. And as a reminder, the state and county are giving directions to the cities about our park equipment. So remaining off the equipment is part of their order. As soon as the county and state lift it, we will do so in Ferndale as well. So thanks for being with me in Schiffer Park. I really wish I brought some gloves. Unfortunate that I have to think about wearing gloves in May. So on to the next place. I'm now at the DEP project. You know, we broke ground on this project February 2nd, 2019, 14 months ago. Believe you me, I want this project as finished as much as you do. So what can you expect to happen on this site as construction starts again? It will be slow to return to full construction. Just because the governor says construction can begin doesn't mean that these construction companies have the 100% capacity to do so. Colasanti, our contracted construction company, is still dealing with sick employees or employees out because they are taking care of the family who are sick or childcare. Whatever the reasons are, they're not ready to come back full time. And another reason is that the supply chain network is not at full capacity. Some of our materials are stuck in customs or at the Canadian border. So when will timing be done on this project? It is still being determined from the delays of the pause of the pandemic. And when our city manager has those details and a firm target date, we will definitely share those with you. And meanwhile, stay on top of this project as it progresses at parkferndale.com. Thanks so much. Getting my exercise this morning, walking around town. I am now in Geary Park in front of the skate park and some closed play equipment. And I know it is frustrating for parents, families, teenagers, and our adults who like to use the skate park and our play equipment. You know, when we first got the stay-at-home order, we had to put a fence around the skate park to stop people from going in there and using it. And then when that didn't work as well, the city put down some mulch in order to stop people jumping the fence. And I just wanted to say, I know it's really frustrating. And when there are attempts to use the playground equipment, I hear about it, council hears about it, the city manager, as well as the police and fire. And it really takes away from their essential duties, providing those services to you when they have to redirect their attention and address the minority few who are trying to use the skate park and or play equipment. So I just wanted to stress, please be mindful around the use of the parks when you're in them. I know it's really hard to tell your kids, please, you can't go use that slide, you cannot go use the swings. So what I'm really asking is please be diligent about our parks and do social distancing and keep off the play equipment. We just do not have the DPW manpower to keep the play equipment clean after every use. That's not how we are able to manage our parks during this time. So I really appreciate your patience, and I mourn with you that we cannot enjoy our parks 100%. But I firmly believe that there is a better future for us around the corner, and we will get through this, and we will work together as part of our recovery process to ensure that we are being innovative, creative, and finding solutions that perhaps weren't in front of us before the pandemic. And council and myself rely on you to be engaged and participating in that process like always. We're here to help and support and look to the future, and that's what I'm doing. I'm optimistic for us during this time. So in closing, as I always say, please do your part by staying apart, be safe, and I'm thinking of all of you during this time. Thanks for taking this little journey with me around town today on our construction projects. Stay warm.